up on our recent trip to Europe and in Macedonia. As a matter of fact, our troops that participate in KFOR are doing just that. I had some conversations today with the presidents of Spain, the Prime Minister of Britain, the President of Poland, to brief them on my conversations with President Putin. Conversations with President Putin was positive. It indicated to me that we can have a very frank and honest relationship, that there's areas where we can work together, and I've shared with those three leaders the summary of my discussions with them. They were most pleased that the conversation went well. They were pleased to hear that the United States welcomes Russia to look westward and will help Russia do so. And they were pleased to hear we're going to send some delegations over to Russia to have economic dialogue. And, to the FERC, they are independent areas where we can work together, and I've shared with those three leaders. We strongly believe we need to shut off the border between Kosovo and Macedonia. As a matter of fact, our troops that participate in KFOR are doing just that. President Putin also believes that we ought to all work together to achieve a political solution. And the Secretary of State, he'd be glad to comment on that, has worked very closely with Mr. Tchaikovsky, as well as the legitimate Albanians, those who aren't extremists, those who want the government to work. We are, as you know, there was a meeting over the weekend, right before the weekend, where democratically elected officials in Macedonia met to determine how best to fashion a constitution that meets minority needs. We strongly support that process. I believe we can work with the Russians. We share the same interests, which is a stable Macedonia. Our governments understand that a Macedonia that is fractured and where extremists are able to make headway, it will create instability in the region. Follow up on and put an action plan in place to take advantage of the